Welcome to Brain Loading Podcast with my girl Noro Mo up top or wherever on the screen it may be for you, and my boy Nigel Epilepsy Stories down bottom for me wherever on the screen for you. Appreciate you for watching. What we got going on today, Noro?
Oh, I was looking at Halloween costumes and the most creative Halloween costumes. But as far as that epilepsy goes, we were talking about our forgetting, forgetfulness in epilepsy, like we are now forgetting.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but yeah, Nigel, what was the most creative costume you saw for Halloween?
I saw these these kids had had Transformers suits. Like I've seen adults do it before, but these little kids had little Transformer suits where they can stand up and be the character and then go into the toy version.
Cool.
So I thought that was funny. They had a plane, they had Megatron, they had Bumblebee. It was cool.
Dope.
What was the
Yeah.
most creative you saw? A voice.
The most creative I saw was definitely the Minecraft character. I'm not sure exactly which one. I think it was like a robot or something. But it was one of the Minecraft characters. But they made it out of boxes. It was fire. And then the one girl she had something hanging, like she was like a bug or something, and I don't know what she was, honestly. But it was dumb creative because she had like the box, so it was all made out of cardboard boxes. She had like a little fly on the side, and then it was hanging. It was creative. I don't even know what it was, but it was creative. It was a nice little costume. And then the second most creative one I seen, because I seen two, was just my niece, because she was bluey, and it's my niece. She always wins.
Of course,
So,
of course.
yeah.
We don't celebrate in our household, but my daughter had a trunk or treat at her gym. As you guys know, she's a gymnast. She went as a UGA gymnast. She would like to go to UGA one day, possibly. And so she was a gymnast. But I saw a couple different, of course, K-pop Demon Hunters was like the thing this year.
That was my niece. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a couple of K-pop Demon Hunters. Of course, your Michael Jacksons. You know, I feel like people dress up like Michael Jackson on a regular day, though. It's all their impersonators.
Yeah.
Say on a regular
Don't lie. I got my Thriller jacket in my closet. Don't.
You be the light-skinned Michael Jackson.
Exactly. I'm vitiligo without all the pain. Michael Jackson. I'm not carrying the umbrella, and I was able to keep my hair straight. So
you're bad, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'm bad, Michael Jackson.
You know, still to this day, some people don't realize that he had vertigo in
vitiligo.
Say it again.
Vitiligo.
You said two different things.
Vitiligo.
Okay,
Okay, why are you saying ver?
That's what it
is. Anyways.
Let me say
that
it.
What it is?
Let me say it. It's vitiligo. Right. It's vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this is vitiligo.
Oh, vertigo is the different one. That's a different one.
I'm as light-skinned yet black as possible. Yet I should know. My cousins call me creamy. Like it's no joke.
Creamy. That's
creamy.
crazy. I'm gonna need you to just do me and yourself a favor and just not say that to everybody. Don't tell everybody what your cousins call you, because that's their business. That's your family's business. That's not what you do.
Tamar Braxton says she has it too, and then of course we know Winnie Harlow, the model, who dressed up as Whitney Houston, which was hilarious. That was best. That was
Yeah,
probably like the best
I
one I
seen
saw.
that costume. I did see that costume.
She was good. She was good. I like these two baby twins were Hallie and Annie from the Parent Trap, and they each had a picture of the mom and the dad from the Parent Trap, and they were like little bitty babies. It was just so cute. Yeah, saw a drum line. They were majorettes, and the brother was a drummer. That was pretty
Oh,
creative.
cool.
Yeah, I like when
That's dope.
celebrities dress up as other celebrities. I think it's cool.
You didn't really pick one though. So what was your favorite? Like what was the best?
I had to go back on. Honestly, there's so many that I just kept sending them to my sister and my best friend, and I was just like, "Look at this one! No, look at this one! Look at this one!" I honestly, I enjoy family costumes when the whole family is involved: dad, mom, brother, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, any kind of family when everybody's the same, like in the same. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
There's not one I can pick off the top of my head. Like I remember
Nice.
Blackish, they did when they were the Obamas on that one episode.
Yeah. I don't really watch that, but I've seen the little memes, but I don't really watch Blackish that much. Seen
It's
it
off the
before. I
air.
don't really watch it. What'd you say?
It's off the air now, but it was a good
Yeah.
show when it was on, and Grownish. Shout
Yeah.
out to Yara.
Yeah, hey Yara.
Oh my goodness. We have met
What?
Yara before, so
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dope.
yeah,
we've met. She's really cool. So
no,
dope.
we've met her. I've met her twice.
I've had a cool conversation with her.
Oh yeah, because she works closely with Cameron Boyce, right?
Yeah.
She's a good family friend. I guess they were friends when she came out to LA to audition. And yeah, a lot of those same kids were on the same kind of circuit during auditioning and commercials and stuff. They're like the same age. So yeah, she's really cool.
Nice.
But yeah.
Dope. Oh, look, big connections. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Yara. She's cool.
Yara Shahidi.
Yara.
Shahidi.
Shahidi.
Yara Shahidi. That's a Shahida. See, this is what we talking about forgetfulness. Okay.
Yeah, but look,
and not focusing too.
I had us though. I was about to segue it right into it, bro. You did it though. You did it. It is cool. We didn't forget because we right here. We on the same page. We just got off for 2 seconds. Well, we back. We was on celebrities. Back. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Anyways.
Oh,
today,
guys, it's also Epilepsy Awareness Month. Is today, November 1st, as we're shooting this, recording this right now.
Yay, the first
November
day of
1st.
Epilepsy Awareness Month. Happy Epilepsy Awareness Month.
It's Awareness Month every day.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And I was telling Nigel this, and this is horrible, but I feel like all these people see you just come out at one time for 1 month, and then they go back into hiding.
Yeah.
It's like, you see it, and then, like, oh, that's here, and then you don't hear it from them again until November of next year.
Yeah.
And it only comes out really when with like interviews and events like I used to go to I still do go to Disney's Epilepsy Awareness Day, and
Purple Day.
Yeah, and they design shirts and stuff like that, and we get their shirts, and I've met a few people down there. That's where I met Miles at the expo that they hold down there as well the day before.
Where's that at? Orlando?
No, California.
Oh,
Disneyland. Disney World's in Orlando.
Disneyland.
Okay, nice.
I want to make it out there.
Or Disneyland Resort.
How much is that? So is that like a invite? How you get in on that? How much is that?
You have to buy a ticket to get into the park, but the expo is free.
Okay. Yeah, the
I think
tickets.
it's discounted prices for people with epilepsy and loved ones with epilepsy, but you still have to
Oh
buy a
yeah,
ticket, but it's just a discounted
yeah.
price.
Okay. I mean, I gotta see how much that is. When does that usually take place again?
It usually takes place from like October or November. Like it's different dates every year, but
Okay. Yeah, check it out. But today we were talking about forgetfulness, right?
Very much so.
Um, who wants to start?
I was like, what about
Who
it?
wants to start?
yeah,
Why do we
you know,
forget?
I can
Go ahead.
definitely it's rather it's like there's ADHD and ADD that comes kind of alongside with like it's in the mixing pot of
The more
epilepsy.
so is, I think, really, because that's two different things. So we don't want to categorize having
Okay.
ADHD and ADD because that's totally different diagnosis, different medication for that. Let's not go there. I think it really
Okay.
comes along with the side effects of our medicines that we take. It slows down the brain activity, and therefore it slows down. There's days where I feel like I'm moving in slow motion because you can feel the medicine working, and so therefore you forget because your brain is not really thinking as much as, I guess, without the medicine. So it's more of a side effect from our medicine, because I used to have a great memory before I took medicine, and now it's like I have to write everything down. And then we're getting older, that comes with age too.
Yeah.
Mm.
So go ahead, Najwa. You can go first. I'll go last.
Oh. Oh no. I was saying definitely like side effects. Like I'll I'll take my meds before like martial arts practice, and I'll and we throw punches. Like we are bare knuckle fighting. Okay, dodge. If you don't block that, you get knocked in the face. So I'll be like, wait, what are we supposed to do? And like it just ruins everything. I don't know. And then forgetting the
Yeah,
moves. That's but
Yeah. It's
definitely.
definitely it's definitely embarrassing. I would say it's a little mix of both. And I mean, at least for me, a little mix of the side effects from the medications and just the seizures itself themselves. Because I will say, even not too long ago, I had a little partial seizure. Um, I think I might have had more than one, but it's so hard to tell with partial seizures. But the only reason that I could tell that I had one is the lapse, the brain lapse. Like I can almost feel the like. I mean, no one can know your brain like you. So no one necessarily can see it on the outside, but after a seizure, whether it be a partial seizure or a grand mal seizure, my brain feels slower. Like I will catch myself doing things. I'm like, why would I do that? Or even reacting late. Like, did y'all ever do that where you just get out of a seizure and your brains is there, but it's late. Like you react to something late. Like
Oh yeah,
that.
for sure.
yeah.
I think too, for me, school was harder because I had, especially in college, and have to take in all this information and memorization and knowing the parts of this and knowing the parts of that. And when you say you need an accommodation like a memory aid or a memory card or something to kind of help with your memory for this test that's coming up with 50 questions. And of course, college isn't straightforward where it's like, this is this. It's when the brain does this and this. I study neuroscience. It's brain. But they ask the question in a different type of way. And then you're like, I know the answer. It's just they ask it a different way. So I have to make sure I have my memory aids to be able to answer it because you don't know how they're going to answer. Especially if you have multiple choice or if you have to write it out. And I remember I had a professor who would not let me have a memory aid because he thought I would be cheating. And I'm like, no, sir, you gave me a lot of information. That's 3 weeks worth of work. And then try to remember week 1 and we're in week 3. I can remember week 3, but I'm going to forget everything we learned in week 1. And I still have other classes I got to remember. And not only that, he gave no homework, so it's not like I can work on practice problems or practice answers or things like that. You expect us to just memorize all this and keep going. That's not even real life. Like,
Right.
And so I had to go and advocate for myself to say, hey, I need a memory aid, because if not, I'm going to fail this class. I'm going to keep failing until I'll do something about it.
Yeah.
But people don't understand. I'm not trying to cheat. I genuinely, and honestly, I would do better in verbal, because I would talk to professors about what I learned, and they would be like, oh, so you do know the information. Yeah, I can spew it back at you. But if you ask me to memorize a whole bunch of, in my words, nonsense, I'm not going to remember that on paper. It's just not going to happen. And then I still got a life outside of school, too. I had to remember my husband's schedule, my daughter's schedule, my schedule, it's a lot of brain overload just thinking about it again. It gives me PTSD.
Like with me, my dad despises it. He says that I move too slow, when really, like, it's the side effects of my meds. But my mom's more understanding on it. She's like, oh, okay, like yeah, I see. It's side effects here, man. It's blah blah blah. Let your dad think whatever. And then I'm like, man, Nigel, why you move so slow? I'm like, huh? And then like putting stuff away. I'll be in the kitchen trying to put away a spoon, and I'll be like just like slowly moving, and it's like a partial seizure. And then for some odd reason, my dad's able to snap me out of a partial seizure, and and yell at me to be like, Nigel, what the heck are you doing putting the spoon in the single fork spot? I was like, huh? Oh, yeah. But so, like, even after like that forgetfulness, you're still slow as well. Your brain is slowly recovering and slowly like coming back to light, and I love my dad. I really do. I Dad, this message was out to you. Okay, you're not
TSA to Nigel's dad.
Yeah.
Or have you ever gone downstairs to the kitchen or somewhere to go do something, and then you get down there, you're like,
Where did that come down?
well, I was supposed to come down. And then I go, and I have a 3-story townhome. So I'm like, oh, and I get upstairs and I had to go right back downstairs because I remembered what I needed.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a 9-year-old who, if I need something in the moment, I'd be like, Brayley, bring me X, Y, and Z, and she'll bring it to me. But
right.
Yeah.
And it's so embarrassing because, like, it's hard to explain your brain to other people. They're like, how did you forget it that quick? I'm like, I don't know how to, like, do you want me to break it down for you? My brain cells have been gone for a while because I've had a lot of seizures. I've bumped in my head a lot. My brain cells do a lot when I have a seizure. It's like a lightning storm in the brain. And a lightning storm, you're not going to go out of there unscathed. You're going to get struck a few times. So the brain cells got struck. They're dead now.
I'll even add a little to it. I got scar tissue on my brain alongside my seizure activity. So it's a lot going on up there. There's days where I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because I just dodged a seizure all day. Or I dodged being slow today. Like,
yeah. I like how you did the quotations, being slow, because there's some things I'll do and it's just like that. Like my sister will say the same thing, being slow. The one time, literally the other day, just for a quick instance, I took my nephew to practice and we forgot the keys. So yeah. That's
happens. I mean, I think that happens to normal people too, though. Like it happens. I know for me, when I coach, I'm glad I have a co-coach. and I forget. Or the kids will remind me, Coach Mo, we forgot to do lunch. I'm like, okay, let's do lunch. Or, we forgot to do straddle, whatever they'll call it out. I'm like, okay, sorry,
Right.
we didn't do this today. Like, sorry, yeah, it happens. I try to keep I try to keep a routine in aspects of my life just so that things don't get missed.
Okay.
For that reason. So I keep a planner. You just keep that. I take my quizzes every Friday, so that way I don't have to do anything on the weekends. But I set aside studying time. I try to run my preschool classroom, pretty much the exact same, just so that I don't forget. Having a routine kind of helps with that too.
Yeah.
And if I know I'm going to have my routine thrown off, then I'm planning ahead, which is kind of, my mom. I remember I remember I went back home one year and they were like, "You're so controlling." And I'm like, "I'm not controlling. It just helps me keep things in line." And so when they came to my house, my dad was like, "Oh, I understand now." Like he kind of understood too. I think our parents, especially as adults, right? Like as kids, they kind of control their lives, and not in a bad way, but like they're the parents. But as adults,
right.
I run my household a certain way. Just so, and my husband, he'll say, like, he'll forget. He doesn't even have seizures, and he'll forget. So we kind of keep a routine. If we know that it's going to be a different day than normal, we try to make sure we plan accordingly ahead of time, so that we don't forget. And my kid, when I say she's on a schedule, like she eats at a certain time and she's not hungry. If she doesn't eat by a certain time, she's hangry. So it's like having backup snacks, because we might not have dinner right away. Someone give you a snack just to hold you over. Things like that kind of keeps me together.
That's smart. That's the way to do it. That's definitely the way to do it. Because I definitely need to get more like you when it comes to planning things out. Definitely
get a planner, write it down.
So I do have a planner. I definitely just need to start writing stuff down more.
They say that is a study that if you write stuff down, you're more likely to remember it.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Speaking of tips, since it's Epilepsy Awareness Month, but of course we are talking about epilepsy and how forgetful we can be with it sometimes. So I wanted to actually look up why we can be this forgetful. So I looked up a quick fact. Google. So I'm not a doctor or anything, but just speaking off what I'm seeing, and also we know. So if something's wrong, please let me know and we'll correct it. But it says people with epilepsy may forget things fast due to seizures affecting memory, damage to the brain areas like the temporal lobe, medications, side effects, and associated factors like anxiety, depression, and poor sleep. Poor sleep is a big one. I didn't even think to mention that.
Absolutely.
Poor sleep is a huge one.
And like the temporal is where your memory is stored in that part of the brain. So if you have temporal seizures in that region, I think I'm pointing to the right one. Then you're more likely to forget, because that's where your seizures are at. Yeah.
Yes. Look at that, little knowledge being dropped. Let's get it. Do we have any, like, I'm gonna share when the brain attacks in a minute, but do we have any like random stories where our memory just embarrassed us?
No, but I do have where like I just messed up that word. So part of the brain where my scar tissue is and where my seizures happen is where language is, which I cannot think of at the moment off the top of my head. So I will say words and that's not like correct, or I have even said whole sentences backwards.
Mm, wow.
Yeah. And they're like, did you just say that backwards? Because that's just how.
Wow. That's like a superpower for like
Yeah, but
it's
I don't mean to
Yeah,
say it. I'm not trying
right,
to say the cat in the hat and the cat. Like,
right,
you know what I mean, but that's like,
right.
what?
yeah.
What
I
So,
was
about you,
like,
man?
really? That's a new one.
yeah, because of my
Me,
scar tissues infected.
me. There's a couple because, well, they're not really that embarrassing, but most recently has been my martial arts class when they call me and my partner out and we're supposed to do our move and like my brain will just be like super brain fart and I'll forget the moves and then they'll help remind me. Luckily, they're very supportive. Um, there's others where I was a theater kid, so during rehearsals I'd be slowing up rehearsals. But when we put on the show, I was bomb.
Nice.
Mic drop. Uh, yeah, and other than that, it's just it's a good thing but a bad thing. It's like something comes to me and then uh, like I don't even think about what I'm saying; it'll just come out. Like
Word
I
vomit.
bet. Hmm? Yeah, exactly.
The
Like
word vomit.
man, it'll be like it'll just be something like, man, Rob, I don't like that green shirt. And I was like, mm. I'm like,
See,
I was like, I didn't. That was supposed to go right here. That was
see
supposed to go
now,
right
you
here.
can't even blame that. We ain't even going to act like that's epilepsy. That is just that's just you keeping it real. That's not even. We ain't even gonna blame that on epilepsy. That's deeper than that. No, that's you. That's you. You would tell
It's
me. Um,
no, it was an example. I was looking around like, okay, like, what can I say? Like, I don't like, I don't like my closet. I don't know. I don't like my doorknobs.
you don't gotta
It's
switch it
like, what
up.
the
You
heck?
don't gotta
What the
explain.
heck? Like,
Thank you. I've got a few embarrassing moments, but one embarrassing thing is really just when you forget. Honestly, one thing about me is I don't like owing people at all. So anytime I need to pay somebody or I owe somebody and I forget, it's so embarrassing because now it just looks like I just didn't want to pay you. But that's not the case at all. Like even like working at restaurants. Like I've worked at restaurants before where you get your food, you might not pay it right then and there. You might let your tab be until you clock out. I've did things where I clocked out and my tab is still there. So yeah, just little things like that. It's embarrassing, and it makes people question your character if they don't know what you've been through or know that you forget stuff.
Yeah. I'll be talking and then be in a good conversation and then lose my spot where I was talking. Because there's times too where my brain is actually going in overdrive. So I'm talking, but my brain is speeding and then I'm like, wait, what was I talking about again? What was I just
Yeah,
saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about, you know, yeah,
pretty much.
that's embarrassing too. Especially when I'm talking like other moms or, yeah.
It is. It
yeah,
is.
Rob,
So
one thing that I know that Rob has forgotten about is purchasing my book. You say you're gonna buy that thing at,
facts.
like,
Yo, I
I
said I
still
was
haven't
gonna buy that a
purchased
long
it
time ago.
either.
Facts, I did.
I'm
And
just waiting to get some more
you
money.
know what? Let me let me look. I'm glad
No,
you
I
called
have
me
to
out
get on Rob
right
and be
here.
like, hey, you haven't edited last week's podcast. And I
Yeah,
literally will type it just like that. Hey,
yeah,
what's going on with editing?
and yeah,
Because I
I
don't want to
get
seem
it.
like I'm being like
No, you're
over the
not.
Like
But
me.
top.
I be needing that too, and also, I mean, it's not just forgetting. Sometimes things just happen, but definitely I be needing that though. I really do, because I do. It be a lot. I do be forgetting. I don't be so good with a planner. So yeah, I definitely be very, very forgetful, and it is embarrassing sometimes. But I'm glad y'all know, so it's not like y'all like he just don't want to. He don't even really want to edit it. Like no, I'm just doing a lot. I'm getting distracted easily. Like so, it's
Yeah.
for me. It's even bigger than just forgetting. Sometimes it is quick attention span, and I'm not even gonna lie. I don't just blame that on epilepsy. I also blame that on the world, because so much is going on and videos are this fast now. So like our attention spans are starting to match the videos that we watch constantly. It's super quick. That's even why I'd be like, with this podcast, I'd be like, I gotta make sure different things pop, and it's a little interesting because not only are we trying to get this out to people with epilepsy who we already know got the short attention spans, but we're also trying to get this out to the rest of the world who also have short attention spans without epilepsy.
Well,
So
and this is why I try to clip. This is why we try to get clips that are very poppable out there, so then if they clip on, they can go and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go watch the whole thing to get the context. You know, that's what I do anyways when I'm watching TikToks or Instagram stories with a podcast. I'm like, oh, they said something controversial. What were they talking about?
right.
I save them
So quick
in a list
side
video.
note, because it is Epilepsy Awareness Month, what are some events that you guys know about in your city or around this month for epilepsy?
Me, I think it is. I think today is the last day, but there's Epilepsy Awareness Month at Disneyland every year. So next year is going to be a totally different day. So whenever this comes out, in 2026 there's going to be another one. 2027, blah blah blah, until they say something. I don't know, but if you're in California or wherever in the world, people have come from literally all over the world to come to this event. And so California, over at Disneyland, and it's a blast. We take like a giant group photo, and
Nice.
and there's just a ton of people in purple just hunched up together, and some on, if you know Disneyland, the Mark Twain riverboat, in front of the Mark Twain riverboat in the Haunted Mansion. The riverboat will come by, and then we'll all say cheese or whatever, and then they'll take a bunch of pictures and then put it online, and it's fun. I've made a couple friends through that. I met Miles through the expo, and Ben. So
Shout out to Ben Teller, who our media director for Canberra Voice Foundation, and Miles Levin for Under the Lights.
yeah.
Nice.
Check out his underthelights.com.
Yeah.
Anything going on in your area, boys?
Yeah, I got, well, not necessarily in my area, but I've got a list of events I want to shout out, and then there's an event I'm actually going to be a part of coming up on the 13th. I was trying to look up the exact information so I don't get the wrong thing, but it's going to be in Milwaukee. It's going to be a poetry event, but it's also going to be an epilepsy awareness event. So it's going to be a free event. It's going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. in Milwaukee on the 13th. So yeah, I won't be hosting
What
it,
state is
but
Milwaukee in?
Milwaukee is in. Why would you do that to me, Mo? Milwaukee is in. Look. Now I'm blaming this on epilepsy. I don't care what anybody says. I'm blaming this on epilepsy. I don't remember.
This has to be
know.
clipped.
I don't remember.
Is it
We'll
Minnesota?
No, I don't.
You edit that.
No, we don't gotta edit it. You know what? This is us. This is it. This is what you get. This is what happens when you have epilepsy, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. Yes, my brain is struggling right now. I don't know where it is. It's in Wisconsin. Okay.
Oh, I should know that. Duh.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that. We already blamed it on epilepsy.
I said Minnesota, but I meant Michigan. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, but take us or leave us. This is it. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I got that going on the 13th. So that'll be super exciting. As I said, I'll be doing some poetry, but I'll also be it will be a speaking engagement. So that's exciting because it's one of my first speaking engagements for epilepsy specifically. So it's actually my first speaking engagement. Yes, my first speaking engagement that I will be speaking. I did open mics, but that's not necessarily the same. So yeah, my first speaking engagement for epilepsy. I'm super excited, and it's definitely the first of many to come. But yeah, on the 13th, I'll share some stuff so y'all be able to check it out. But other than that, there's a few more events that I wanted to shout out before I get to the poetry. And these events are not all in Pittsburgh. These events are just on the epilepsy website. So in Seattle, they're doing innovations in epilepsy, and that's today actually. So don't worry about that anymore. But in don't leave that alone. Anyways, in Scottsdale, Arizona, they're doing Epilepsy Party. I don't know how I feel about the name of that, Epilepsy Party. I feel like they could have did better.
Pinkies out.
Yeah, what you think?
It's an epilepsy party. Epilepsy party, you know.
It's not working.
Yeah.
It's not working.
It's not. Have you not gone to a tea party?
You're not making it better. Epilepsy Party. I don't think we needed to do that. But it's an event happening in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's gonna be tomorrow at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. That sounds dope. Everyone loves tea. I don't know about epilepsy. I don't know what that tastes like, but everyone loves tea. Anyways, we have in Iowa, the Iowa Wildcats are doing an epilepsy awareness hockey game. That's nice, and they're doing that tomorrow from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's a seizure first aid training. Oh, this is a nice one. This is actually a live webinar. It's going to be November 4th from 4 p.m. EST, and it doesn't say what time it ends, but yeah, if you want to learn a little bit about epilepsy first aid, get your certificate. It says epilepsy first aid certification, so you can get a certificate maybe, and check that out. November 4th. It's on Zoom, so you just look up epilepsy first aid training. I'm sure you'll find it on November 1st. Anyways, that's just a little bit of events going on in the epilepsy world this month for Epilepsy Awareness Month. Passing it over to whoever wants to talk.
I don't have. I don't. Georgia. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up, so I can't tell you what's going on over here in Georgia. Check your local listeners.
It's all good.
Did you say Georgia?
Right. She did. She did. But Nigel, you always gotta be the one to blow people up. Like, just let it go. Leave it alone.
What?
In the past, we're moving on. She said it
You know,
wrong, and it's the place she lives, but we're moving on. Leave it alone. Man, I don't think I want to cut any of this out. See, this is perfect. And I love this. I don't think I want to cut any of this out. But anyway, I want to share this piece before we get out of here. We're gonna get going soon, but before we go, I want to share this piece, and then of course, any ending remarks that we want to share. But do y'all want to say anything before I start the piece? No. Okay. Well, let's get into it. This is When the Brain Attacks. Let's go. When the brain attacks, what are you going to do about that? It's not like you can attack back. You'll just be attacking yourself, and nobody wants that. When the brain attacks, it's like a mental smack that you can't stop. You see it coming in slow motion, but once the pain hits, you feel like a small boat in a windy ocean. Going through the motions, shaking uncontrollably as a waterfall comes from your mouth. There's no stopping the motions when the brain attacks, as people run around your feet like busy rats, unsure what to do. When the brain attacks, it comes hard. So you better be ready to fight back. When the brain attacks, you feel like you ran 10 miles on a track and you haven't even ran a lap. When the brain attacks, you'll forget your whole day and not even think to bring it back. It really sucks when the brain attacks. And epilepsy taught me that. Speaking of forgetfulness, I forgot a whole bar in that poem, but we're just gonna.
I was about to say, I think you did. I
did, but we're talking about.
Thank you for sharing. We're talking about.
I'm glad you peeped. You remember my stuff. You peeped. But
I do, because
we're just gonna go past that because we're talking about forgetfulness.
I'm looking at I have it. Remember, you gave it to me because I might make the lyrics the song. I might make that a song.
Yeah. And I got it right in front of me, so there's no reason I forgot it. I just did it. Sure. So here's.
Now that's the thing. You also cut out.
I did.
You also got cut out. Yeah. So you might have to take two on that.
Reshare it. Yeah, I'll just reshare it. Okay, all right. This is called When the Brain Attacks. When the brain attacks, what are you going to do about that? It's not like you can attack back. You'll just be attacking yourself, and nobody wants that. When the brain attacks, it's like a mental smack that you can't stop. You see it coming in slow motion, but once the pain hits, you feel like a small boat in a windy ocean. Going through the motions, shaking uncontrollably as a waterfall comes from your mouth. There's no stopping the motions when the brain attacks, as people run around your feet like busy rats, unsure what to do when the brain attacks. When the brain attacks, you feel like you ran 10 miles on a track and you haven't even ran a lap. After the brain attacks, you'll forget your whole day and not even think to bring it back. It really sucks when the brain attacks. And epilepsy taught me that. Appreciate it. You know what's crazy and funny? And it works for this episode. This episode is just timed together perfectly. Even though I read it, right, I probably would have did better if I didn't read it, because reading it, I still skipped that line. Like, it was almost like I purposely did it, but really I just read past it. But if I wasn't reading it, I probably
I
would
was
have
like,
did
yeah,
better
you
than
read.
that.
I was like, he did the same thing again.
I did. And it was the
But
same bar. That's crazy. It was literally the same bar. Like, I don't want to say that bar or something. But we're not going to rewind it, because I'll probably share that on another episode. And we
yeah, it'd be
might do
like
a whole episode
100,
about poetry.
pick 150, pick 200.
Yeah. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it again. But, yeah, any ending remarks before we get up out of here?
No. We will see y'all next week. Please subscribe. What else is there? Push those
Subscribe,
Like,
notifications,
comment.
and send in your questions, because we're doing a Q&A all below.
Did we want to shout out anything coming up? We got anything coming up?
My life is
Before we
boring.
go.
Look out for a day in a life. That me and Nigel are shooting Day in a Life for the Cameron Boyce Foundation for Epilepsy Awareness Month. Can't tell you when I'm going to shoot that. Gotta find time to do it. But we will be on the lookout for it. Go to the CameronBoyceFoundation.com, their Instagram page at the Cameron Boyce Foundation. Yeah.
Nice. Appreciate y'all for coming through. As she said again, like, subscribe, comment, sending your questions. We are excited to answer. And we got to talk more about when, but we definitely want to have guests on as well. So, look out for that, and get in our inboxes. Let us know if you are interested in being a guest in the future. But with that being said, appreciate y'all for coming through.
Oh yeah, follow all of us on Instagram and TikTok. It's all Voice of Scars, Couple of Stories, and at Neuromo. And we should be having our Instagram Brain Loading Podcast Instagram coming this week. We'll make sure
let's get it
on it.
Oh, it was okay. That was a shot. Okay. Yeah, it's coming this week. Yeah. That's crazy. I was like, yes, I was excited. Somebody's getting it done. I'm the guy.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Understood. Moving on. Thank you for coming. This has been fun. I love this episode. I don't even think I'm going to have to edit a lot, because I kind of love everything that happened in this episode. But peace out. Y'all have a nice rest of your night.